Welcome to our new live broadcast. It is Thursday, October 15, 2020, 07:05 in the morning. Lupe, good morning. Glad you can join us this beautiful and wonderful day. We just got done stimulating the muscle and burning a ton of calories. Who said working out isn't fun? Who said that? It is amazing. You can actually make it fun. Good morning, Juana. Good morning, everyone. Glad that you guys can join us. Our live broadcast is growing tremendously. Thank you so much for all the people that we are reaching. And this is how we're gonna keep it nice and basic, nice and simple, not too crazy. Especially starting the morning. You want to gradually move into your morning. Just like a workout, we get our stretching first and kind of chill out stretching, and then little by little we go into the warm-up. We start with the low intensity exercises, and then we move on to the higher exercises, and then into the main workout. So little by little we start our day off the same way. Don't take in too much, and we're gonna keep it that way here on the live broadcast. It's 07 in the morning. 07 in the morning. So we're gonna wait a couple of minutes to get more people on board. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Violet. Glad that you can join us. You have not missed one live broadcast. That is amazing. I keep track of that. I keep track of familiar faces that come on here on the live broadcast. We're gonna have some fun this morning. We've been having fun this morning. We did the Wheel of Fortune workout this morning. And it can get brutal. It can get brutal depending what you spin on the Wheel of Fortune. It can be a misfortune. But at the end of the day, everybody turns out winning because it is a total body workout, including cardio and core. It is amazing what you can do when you're having fun working out. Trying to pick up as many cones as possible and working with your teammates, motivating each other, pushing each other. Everybody's got their fitness levels, so you're not working less than anybody else. If you're a lower intensity level, you're working the same way. Good morning, Kimberly. Glad that you can join us this morning. Martha, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Our live broadcast is growing on a daily basis. That is amazing. I'm glad I can be of service to everybody. And I'm nothing special. I'm just giving out everything that I have learned over all the years that I've been doing this. For those that don't know, I was in the military for 6 years, and in the military, I was always positioned as a fitness instructor. I was a martial arts instructor. I was a fitness instructor there. And I was also in charge of my platoon in Iraq for keeping all my Marines on check with their fitness. And fitness has just been all around me, getting out here, working out still. And then I applied everything I learned and created MFP. In 2009, when I got out, I didn't go straight into the fitness industry business right away. I was a case manager. I was a mentor and counselor for youth in probation. So I would go mentor them and encourage them and share with them anything that can help them, to educate them and to get them out of the whole system with the gangs and drugs and all that stuff. So from there, while I was doing that, I started MFP, and lo and behold, I was put in this place, and little by little it was growing and growing, and here I am now, on my own place here in Lompoc, California. And it's not a gym, it's a training facility. So it is orchestrated to work out as a team, personally and online as well. So for those of you that don't know, I'll be giving out a little bit of tips, or actually little background information of where I come from and what I've done. But thank you for for joining us this morning. We're going to talk about a couple of things that can maybe motivate you. That's why my intention is to motivate you. I can't guarantee you I will. 9 times out of 10, I usually do. So let's see if I can do it this morning as well. Other than that, while we're waiting, we have 5 more minutes to wait for anybody else that wants to come on board. Once you come on board, make sure you say hi. Let's do our meet and greet. Let's say hi to each other and let's welcome each other. Maria, glad that you can join us. I'll give out some shout outs out there for my top fans, Juana and Violet. Thank you for joining us every single broadcast. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your schedule and giving me these 25 minutes just so we can start off on the right track, see if I can motivate you, to encourage you, and to just give you some simple ideas onto how to make your day better when it comes down to fitness, nutrition, hydration, rest, all a balance. And I'm not going to get too complicated here. It's just the basics. That way it becomes also a reminder for us. I know I myself utilize reminders on a daily basis. So I think if it helps me, I'm going to see if it helps other people as well. Just constant reminders, building that muscle memory and renewing our mind from any bad habits that we have picked up over the years. In working on them until they are either tamed or just removed completely. Okay, so let's talk about that topic there. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can ask them now. And as soon as we start the broadcast officially in 3 minutes, I'll answer them. But hang tight. Let's get more people here involved. If you're watching from our YouTube page, first of all, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. That'll help me tremendously in order for me to get the word out. And leave a question down below. I'll answer it there as well. If you're watching it on YouTube, it's probably pre-recorded. So if you want to join us on our live fan page, you can join us on Tuesday and Thursday at 7:05 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday, 7:05 a.m. Pacific time. I gotta start mentioning the time zones because we're getting a lot of people from other areas, not only here in the United States, but overseas as well. Good morning, Mariana. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. That is awesome. We're getting so many people on here now. That is amazing. I'm glad that this broadcast is growing the way it is, and all we're doing is watering the seed that I planted a couple of weeks. I started this broadcast 2 weeks ago, and I started it with Monday through Friday, and I ended up doing a little bit more here in the program. The program is also growing as well. I'm training close to 100 people by myself. I used to have instructors before. I had to let them go, but so right now I'm the only senior fitness instructor here in MFP. I will be mentioning any hiring in the future, just to give you the heads up for anybody that has any instructors out there that you know of, or you're an instructor yourself, certified or non-certified. Let me know. I can still work with you. And I'll be hiring pretty soon, as soon as everything comes down. Hopefully next year we'll be moving and all that stuff. So other than that, we have 1 minute. Glad that you guys can join us. All right, we have 1 minute, and we're about to begin. Make sure you guys share this broadcast with everyone. Do me that favor. It means a lot to me when you mention MFP and our platforms, just so we can get the word out. That way we help out as many people as possible. And we're keeping it basic here in MFP with the basics on how to lose weight and how to build lean muscle. Staying consistent is going to be key. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Before we kick it off, we have a question here. Is this the only location you have in Lompoc? All right, so I'm going to answer that question as soon as we go ahead and announce my official start of the live broadcast. So good morning, everyone, and Glad that you guys can join us this beautiful and wonderful day. It is amazing how we get to see each other and talk to each other on a daily basis, and not taking it for granted, because every day is a blessing to us. Let's continue that, and let's kick off the broadcast with a question here from Lupe Medina. Is this the only location you have in Lompoc? I do have, this is the only location. I used to do outdoor fitness boot camp as well, and I was traveling. I was in Santa Barbara, I was in Bilton, I was in Santa Maria, and now I'm just here at the headquarters in Lompoc, California. So yes, this is the only location for now, but I am training various locations online, overseas, and here in the United States as well. So thank you for that question, Lupe, and enjoy the live broadcast. Keep continuing asking questions. Let me know how your day's been going, and we can continue with this live broadcast. Thank you for the thumbs up as well. All right, so we're gonna be talking about removing bad habits. That's a very broad question. Because what some of us have a different understanding of what a bad habit is. Is eating a lot of fruit a bad habit? Right? Is eating a lot of fruit a bad habit? Fruit is natural. So it should be natural to us to be able to just consume it and not get sick by it or gain weight or anything like that, right? And to answer that, too much of a good thing is bad. Okay, too much of a good thing. When it comes down to fruit, it's still sugar. It's still in relation to sugar in terms of fructose. So yes, eating too much fruit can be detrimental to the body. Glucose levels, glycogen levels, sugar levels. So blood sugar levels and stuff like that can rise because of that, and we have to be careful. There's some fruits that are very low in fructose, like we spoke about that last broadcast, like blueberries. I know, I think watermelon as well. Let me know some of the fruits that you know that are very low in the glycemic index for sugar. I know raspberries are very low in sugar as well. Other fruits, and I know there's fruitarians out there that live off fruits, and that's cool with me. If you can still maintain a good physique and your levels are correct, and your blood sugar levels are correct, and your movements and your muscle tissue is correct, by all means, there's always a way, shape, and form. Yes, Violet said blueberries, yes, blueberries, and it's a antioxidant as well. So there's some that are very low on sugar. Therefore, you can obtain some kind of fruits that have protein in them. Okay, protein. There is some fruits. Let's check out. I'm gonna go and pull up a sign here, and I'm gonna give you guys certain examples of fruit that contain protein. All right, some fruits that contain protein. Avocado is considered a fruit. Okay, avocado is considered a fruit. So just avocado alone has good fats and good oils and protein. Again, let's make sure we understand when it comes down to good fats and good oils, they're super good for us. They lubricate our joints, our intestines. They help us digest all stuff. But then again, they're very high in calorie. For every gram of good fat and oil, there's 9 calories per gram on the fats and oils. When it comes down to protein and carbs, there's only 4 calories per gram. You see the difference? So it more than double when it comes down to fats and oils. Avocado is going to be a good source of protein when it comes down to fruit. Apricots has some fruit in it. Some protein in it. Kiwi fruit, that is amazing. You know what? If it wasn't for this live broadcast, I would completely forget about these fruits that we need to continually keep in mind and keep them in our staple. because they're very nutritious. They're very low in calories and in sugar, and still contain protein that we need on a daily basis. Blackberries, it's on here as well with 2 grams of protein, you know, so on and so on. There's so many out there that have enough protein for you to remain a fruitarian, watching your fruits and consuming more fruit that contain the most protein possible, and then minimizing those that have less protein and more fructose. Okay, if you guys are liking this broadcast thus far, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment question down below and I'll answer it as well. We're talking about removing bad habits, and we kicked it off by realizing that eating too much fruit is a bad habit. And when it comes down to sugar intake, because there's a lot of fruit that contain too much fructose. Let's say I eat a whole bunch of bananas. Banana is super high in sugar. All right, just one banana carries a little bit over 100 calories, just to give you an idea. Just a little bit over 100 calories just on one banana, just to give you an idea. Okay, so eating a bunch of bananas gives you close to 1,000 calories alone. Okay, so eating a bunch of bananas will give you half of your almost daily calorie intake. So just to kind of give you an idea of some fruits that do carry way too much sugar for us to minimize and obtain them and consume them in a portion control level. Okay, so with that said, let's remove that bad habit to realize and understand that there's some fruits that carry too much sugar. Let's minimize them. There's some fruits that carry less sugar but high in protein. Therefore, let's optimize it. Let's elevate our consumption in those fruits. For those that just joining us, welcome. Good morning. Glad that you guys can join us. Our live broadcast is continually growing because of you guys. Thank you so much for spreading the word. Thank you so much. You don't even know how much it means to me. And we're going to continue this on a weekly basis, Tuesday and Thursday at 7:05 a.m. Don't forget to mention it to your friends and family members. We're talking about removing bad habits. And we just understood that eating too much fruit, not realizing what kind of fruit we are just consuming. Let's not just consume whatever fruit comes to mind. Oh, I feel like eating a banana. Later on, another banana. It's fruit. It's fruit. It's natural. That's a negative. That's a negative right there. Okay, we have to remove that bad habit to realize and understand that it's still sugar, it's still fructose. But then again, there's fruits out there that are high in protein, lower in sugar. And in that case, we can consume them more often. One of them is avocado, like we mentioned earlier. Another one is the kiwi fruit. It's a good fruit that we can consume on a daily basis and not be too worried about consuming too much sugar. Blackberries, stuff like that, because they're low in sugar and high in protein. Thank you for joining us this morning, everyone. We're getting more and more people on here. That is fantastic. It is amazing. All right, so we spoke about the fruits, removing bad habit. Now let's tackle one bad habit that we have, especially here in the United States. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. Can somebody take a guess what I'm about to pass? What bad habit do we need to remove from our diet? What bad habit? What food item, or technically food item, that we consume here in the United States way too often, and we need to remove it? Either control it, reduce it, or completely remove it off of our diet. Go ahead and leave a question. Leave your comment down below. Let me know your guess down below real quick. What do you think I'm about to ask or talk about that we need to remove as a bad habit and or reduce? All right, Juana said salt. Anybody else? Salt is a good one. Not what I'm looking for, but let me see. Anybody else? Let's get one or two more people on here to comment. What do you think? What do you think I'm about to say? Take a guess. Take a guess. We have 5 more minutes. fast food is too broad. Violet, fast food is too broad, but it's in that category. Sodium, salt, same thing. Junk food is too broad. Just one specific food item from our junk food. And that is, anybody gonna get it? Anybody gonna get it? It is soda. Soda, ladies and gentlemen, soda. Sweets is too broad as well. We gotta tackle these things in an individual basis. If we get too broad, if there's too many enemies at once, we don't know who to fight first. Let's narrow it down. Let's zero in into one enemy at a time, and let's beat that enemy. Let's remove that bad habit. Let's control it, and or, like I said, remove it completely out of our system. Susie said sugar, and that is a good comment, good guess, but sugar is actually good for us. Good sugar, right? Good sugar from fruit. Fruit is still our sugar intake, which we get from either fruit and or wheat products or carbs. Okay, so soda is what we're gonna be tackling in the 4 minutes that I have left on this live broadcast. And I myself don't drink soda at all. Actually, me and my family, we left it a while back. We used to consume it not on a daily basis. I was never really a big fan of it. I always, in the back of my mind, knew that it was not a good idea to continually drink that substance, which is not even a food. Violet said, I haven't had soda for almost a year. Awesome. That is awesome. You will not miss it. You will not miss it. And as soon as you find out and figure out just the harm that it does to your digestive system, it is a helpful thought. It is a helpful understanding to help you either first minimize it, consume it in moderation, and little by little let go of it. Let go of it. A lot of times we tend to go cold turkey, which you can, if you want to, just stop cold turkey, but it can be 10 times harder. You can remove it or reduce it in the beginning and gradually take it out of your diet entirely. I don't drink soda either. Susie, yes, awesome, man. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Yeah, so you will not miss it. For those of you that are still drinking, I don't hate you, by no means necessary. I don't look at you any differently, but do understand to drink it in moderation. And once in a blue moon, it's not gonna harm us, just to let you know. Once in a blue moon, it's not gonna harm us, especially if you're working out and you're taking care of yourself on a daily basis. Once in a blue moon, it's not gonna harm you. You might not like the side effects because you haven't had it as often as you did. The reason why you notice it after you let it go is because you get used to the side effects. You get used to that sugar rush, that crash afterwards, and just, you know, the bad skin that it gives you drinking that stuff. So even if it's diet soda, don't give in to the lie. Just because it's diet doesn't mean it can be included into your diet. So Candace said stopping soda is difficult. It is difficult, okay? It is difficult, so let's not take it lightly. Let's put up our dukes and get ready to fight. We spoke about making a journal, a couple of live broadcasts, and even on my YouTube page. If you're not following us on our YouTube channel, make sure you head down there, Manny's Fitness Program on YouTube, and subscribe and follow us there. We speak about making a journal. And like I mentioned earlier, you don't have to necessarily stop drinking soda cold turkey. Write down on when you drink it, date, time, and how much you drank, and keep on taking notes. Take some data and take a look of your weekly intake. And now the next week that comes up, now you have your data. Remove it once or twice from that and don't drink it. Drink it less than what you did on your last week. Okay? And just little by little, every week, you remove one drink. You remove less. You keep removing. You drink less. You keep on removing. And little by little, you're going to say, like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this stuff. your body will thank you in a billion ways. I guarantee you that. I promise you that. So with that said, today's broadcast was on removing bad habits. We spoke about two habits, bad habits, and that was just consuming whatever fruit we wanted because it was natural. That is false. There is some fruit that is still too high in sugar. And the second was soda. All right, just because it's diet doesn't mean it's good. All right, so if we can drink it in moderation or remove it completely, it is awesome. Your body will thank you. It is just added sugar that you don't need on your daily calorie intake. Instead of drinking your diet and empty calories like that with no nutrition, consume something healthy. All right, so we can substitute it with some good fruits instead of soda. Make a juice instead of soda. Okay, stuff like that. So thank you so much. I'm going to get one more question and I'm going to end this live broadcast. Juana said, what do you think about replacing the soda with sparkling water? Go all out with sparkling water. It's awesome. The only thing that is not good with sparkling water is don't drink it on a daily basis as your water consumption. Still drink regular water, but as a sparkling water, by all means. We drink LaCroix on a daily basis. We drink the, what's it called? What's the other one? We have LaCroix and there's another one. Does anybody know the other one? That's LaCroix and Bubbly. LaCroix and Bubbly are two good sparkling waters, you know, kind of lemonly soda, I guess. It's not soda, it's just sparkling water. Bubbly, yes. So those are two replacements that we can make. Perrier, I don't know about Perrier. I got to take a look at that. But those are good replacements. Other than that, that concludes my live broadcast for this Thursday morning. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you joining me every single morning. Those that are continually being faithful and being loyal to the program, thank you so much. Either you're here physically, online, and or on our platforms, here on our live broadcast on Facebook, on our YouTube page, on Instagram. Be part of the family. I hope I can see you all over the place. Let's stay connected. Stay safe. Stay good with everybody. Be nice with everybody. And I'll see you on the next one. Always and forever, mind, body, and strive.